What's up, guys? Got a really quick update. Oops, it's blocked. So just got word from someone that commented on YouTube and said that he just tried to build it, the new categorizer. He just tried to build it mirrored and it didn't work. So I was like, what? It should work. So anyway, I went ahead and tried it out and mirrored it, and sure enough, this one right here. This one filter was actually skipping items in the bottom dropper. So anyway, I don't know if I have a chunk border running through here somewhere or right here or whatever, but so the way that I took care of that was just by unfortunately slowing it down. So I don't know why I didn't have any issues with this one. This one is mirrored and this one started to skip items. So I'm just gonna make like a little community awareness announcement. So I mean, we can slow it down by one tick and it'll be more reliable. So if you or someone you know has problems with it in the future, then this is one way to take care of it. And by the way, Gizmo made a recommendation that we could actually move the output chest forward, and I didn't even think of that whenever I built it. But that's kind of what happens when you build things on your own and you kind of focus so much on some things that you don't really pay attention to everything. But anyway, so this is like an older version here. Not an older version, the one that I just released. Uh, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you if you want to. I'm assuming that everybody is intelligent and they know how to design their own redstone stuff and all that. So I'm just putting this out there for anybody that wants to see it. But anyway, so this is that version. So first of all, we're going to move the chest forward, like according to Gizmo, because I did not realize that you could actually open a double chest with a piston on top. I thought a piston was solid from the side. So that's new to me. So yeah, you can move the chest forward. So we're going to go ahead and do that and get rid of those. So the way that we do this is just by replacing the solid block up here behind the piston. We can either put in a transparent block like a piece of glass here, or uh, you know, if you don't want to waste the glass, then you can just like make this like a double chest for whatever reason if you want to, whatever. Uh, so we're just going to grab our piston and put that in right there, replace the torch, and then we can just run a hopper down underneath. So now we were able to pull the chest forward, so you can see piston is there, and this is now directly below the piston. Okay, all right, so if you do have issues with it skipping an item, so over there, I heard a noise from the dropper elevator, and sure enough, we had an item stuck in the lower dropper. So if you do have that happen, then just, we're just going to redo this. So the way that we do this is the block with the torches there. We're going to come off of that, and we are going to so have another block with a torch there, block, block. All right, so we are going to put a repeater here. And because we moved the hopper forward and all that, you don't have to worry about this locking up the hopper. But that is now a falling edge detector. So anyway, This is the same thing that I have here, and it did skip items at first, but I ran a bunch of junk through to make sure that it did not have any more issues. So yeah, it's the same thing. Unfortunately, it is now one tick slower, which isn't that big of a deal, but you know, one tick is enough to make it or break it. So anyway, that was all. And if anybody else has any issues, you know, feel free to let me know on YouTube. I'll try to help out, or y'all can contact me on Discord. Just ask and find out if anybody does have any more trouble. But I mean, overall, that one was pretty stable. You know, didn't have any issues with that. But apparently, if you mirror it and then put it like on a chunk border, then it's gonna break. But hey, it's Bedrock. You gotta learn to live with the quirks. You know. So anyway, that's it.